Molly and Jay have been dating for a few months, and out of nowhere, Molly sends me a text with this beautiful mountain scene picture with these huge cliffs and a winding mountain trail and Molly. And I was just so confused because I'd never seen Molly outside. And I was like, "Hey girl, where are you?" And she said, "Oh, I'm just on a hike with Jay." And I thought, wow, this is amazing. Molly is dating an adventurous guy who's gonna introduce her to new fabulous things and get her out of her comfort zone. Or Molly's been kidnapped. And shortly after this alleged kidnapping, Molly started saying all kinds of crazy things that Molly would never have been heard saying before. For instance, quote, "I would be willing to try camping," end quote. And my personal favorite, "I think it is important to vote," end quote. Molly, Jay, I am so incredibly glad that you found each other. Molly, I am so proud of the person that you are. I've gotten to watch you grow over the last 15 years, and you have, with every year, only become a more authentic, compassionate, motivated, kick-ass woman. And I am so incredibly proud of you. I know that you are going to accomplish amazing things, and you and Jay are going to accomplish amazing things together. Jay, it has been wonderful to get to know you as a person. You bring so much levity and happiness to Molly's life, and you bring an amazing grounding perspective. And as someone whose husband does the same thing, I know how incredibly important that is. I love you both. And I'm so honored to be here with you. You're going to do unbelievable things together.
Jay and Molly. Marriage is a promise between two people who love each other, who trust that love, who honor one another as individuals in that togetherness, and who wish to spend the rest of their lives together.
I met Jay where my boss was like, "Let's go camping, we're going to Squamish, we're gonna drive into the bush, and when you find a pink flag and a pink truck, you'll know where Jay is." Jay and I have traveled together to Banff, camped in the bush many a times, and have woken up with beers next to our bed, wondering how they ever got there. When I met Molly, there was one thing I knew for sure, that these two people love each other very much, and on a level that many of us would be lucky to find. They complement each other in perfect harmony, and they remind the rest of us that true love does exist.
And the first time I met Jay, they came up to DC for New Year's for what we like to call a Sister Rage weekend. And that weekend I knew Jay was perfect for Molly. And there was a couple of different moments that had happened. Number one, Molly made me traipse around DC with her to find the perfect bow tie for Jay to wear that night. And the poor guy tried on probably 10 bow ties with a smile on his face and just a beer in his hand, enjoying all of it. And there was one friend who was with us who didn't have someone. She came by herself, and he took so many times to make sure she felt included. He danced with her. He tried to be her wingman to find other guys. And it was just so great to see how inclusive he is and how he wants to make sure everyone's having just as good of a time as he is. It was just such a treasured moment to see her find her person.
You are agreeing to share strength, responsibilities, and love. Remember patience. Molly with her killer dance moves to Love Shack, and Jay's passion for globetrotting. Yet, he has to be reminded to put the dishes in the dishwasher. You are adding to your life not only the affection of each other, but also the companionship and blessing of a deep trust.
Molly, can you hear me? I am truly lucky to take you as my wife. Since the day we met, you encouraged my personal growth, helped me triumph over challenges, have been there for me when times were tough. You have helped and encouraged me become the person I am today. And with you by my side, I will be a better person tomorrow than I was yesterday. I pledge to always admire your huge, strong, kind, and determined heart. I vow to trust and value your opinions and stand by your actions. I pledge to always treat you as my best friend and equal. I vow to always be your friend and lover and to grow old gracefully with you together. Molly, I vow to love you forever and always.
Jay, since we met, we've made a series of countless choices to get us to this moment right now. We've made some great choices, some difficult choices, and perhaps some unusual choices, like the time you chose to tell me you loved me for the first time when you were dressed up like a lumberjack, and, and I was like a panda bear. And of course, today we are making the best choice, becoming husband and wife. The choices we've made have always been reflective of both our individuality and identity as a couple, authentic, caring, and always fun-loving. Today, surrounded by our family and friends, I want to promise you that I will always make choices in our marriage with our best interests at heart, and to share some of these choices with you. I will choose to treat you with kindness and patience, especially when I'm hungry or tired, or when you load the dishwasher inefficiently. I will choose loyalty to you above all others, including our rival hockey teams. And I will choose to raise our family, emphasizing your best qualities: hardworking, funny, humble, and thoughtful. The most important choice I will make is to love you without condition for the rest of my life. I love you, and I'll always choose you.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now share your first kiss as husband and wife.
You know, as a little girl, Molly, she just amazed us with all her accomplishments in skating and her beautiful singing voice, which I understand is recognized in karaoke bars throughout the country. As a woman, she is fierce. Just ask those frat guys that she keeps in line every day. Good luck to you, Jay. She is smart, she is kind, she is compassionate, and she is wise. And she's also my best audience for my bad dad jokes and songs. I cannot be more proud of this beautiful young woman sitting before me tonight. And I couldn't be happier than with her choice to marry Jay. He too is smart, kind, compassionate, and wise. But best of all, he has mastered how to go along to get along. So when he's with me, he cheers for the Bruins. And he laughs at my bad jokes and songs.